Ladies and gentlemen, we are Raider TV. My name is Braxton White, and I'm here with Luke Beachboard.
That's right. Happy to be here, Brack.
Tonight we are bringing you Lady Raiders softball. Tonight we're going to be facing the Franklin County Rebelettes. The current record for the Lady Raiders is 21-3-1. We're actually undefeated in the district, though.
Looks like we had a pretty big win last time we played Franklin County, a 14-0 win. So a great outing last time against the Rebelettes.
That's right. Carrie Munn threw a no-hitter with 14 Ks. I think she was only one walk away from a perfect game, so that's crazy.
Well, good thing we got Carrie Munn back on the mound tonight.
That's
Looking for another exciting performance.
It's always exciting to see her in the circle.
That's right.
We have a pretty full crowd out here tonight, Luke.
Yeah, good turnout from both Coffee County and Franklin County.
Absolutely, it's looking great out here. It's a little chilly. It's only 65, but it's getting colder.
That's right. Sun's going down. Wind's picking up a little bit.
We're out here in the cold, so you guys don't have to be. There's a wind going out towards left. That's big for the Lady Raiders because we've been hitting some bombs recently.
They've got some big bats. Pretty much everyone on the team is capable of getting outside the fence here. So, looking for home runs tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of which, last night we played and we won. That's pretty expected for us. But we had a home run from Olivia Reel and also Caitlin Davis. Caitlin Davis has had 9 total home runs.
That's crazy. That's insane.
That's an amazing season. And that's not where the bat stopped. We also had another hit from Caitlin Davis. We had 2 hits from Chesney Cox, 2 from Hayden Campbell, 2 from Olivia Reel, 3 hits from Emily Schuster, Eliza Carden with 2 hits, Madison Pruitt with 2 as well. It was a great night all around at the plate for the Lady Raiders.
That's just a testament to how good these Lady Raiders have been hitting this season.
As we said, Carrie Munn will be in the circle tonight, but Caitlin Davis was pitching last night for the Lady Raiders, and she had 5 Ks total. She only allowed 2 hits. There were 2 runs scored. The final score was 12-2, but both those runs were unearned. So maybe a few mishaps in the field, but Caitlin Davis had a great performance out there.
Davis has been consistent throughout the entire year, though, as a great pitcher and as well at the plate.
Absolutely. We'll give you your starting lineups in just a second. We're going to cut to a short break. You're watching Raider TV.
My life has been amazing. I got my first car, met a girl, graduated high school, top of my class. Then I went to my dream college on a full-ride athletic scholarship, graduated with a bachelor's degree, and remember the girl? She became my wife. Then, some years passed. Quite a few years. Then my wife and I built a house and had 2 beautiful children. Then I got my first big promotion. Life went on. I raised kids, and before I knew it, they were as old as I was. In my old age, I thought a lot about the legacy I would leave as I looked at my grandkids playing with the widest smiles on their faces. My life had its ups and downs, but that's just life. A life I never got to live. A legacy I never got to fulfill because I died of an opioid addiction. Now my legacy is just a bottle.
Bye, Mom. Love you. This will be my last time telling my mom I love her. This will be my last time walking down the driveway. This will be my last time grabbing the mail.
For more information or ways you can help, please visit nhtsa.gov.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Carrie Floyd Field bringing you Lady Raiders softball. Tonight we're facing the Franklin County Rebelettes. It's going to be an exciting game. Last time we played them, we did win 14-0. Let's hope we see the same result tonight. We're going to go ahead and give you the starting lineups for the Rebelettes and the Lady Raiders. Batting first for the Rebelettes is Amelia Sherrill. She'll be pitching for the Rebelettes as well tonight. Batting second, playing center field, is Emma Owens. Batting third, playing shortstop, is Summer Hill. Batting fourth, playing, DHing, excuse me, they're not DHing. She is actually going to be, so 1 second, let me get that real quick. She's going to be in left field, excuse me. Batting 5th, catching, is Alyssa Sherrill. Batting 6th, playing right field, is Emily Jenkins. Batting 7th, DHing is Jalen Brewer. Batting 8th, playing 2nd, is Carissa Montgomery. Michaela O'Neill will be batting 9th. Playing 3rd, and last we have Morgan Bradford playing 1st.
Good to know, Brack. And now it's time for your own Lady Raiders starting lineup. Batting 1st and catching for the Lady Raiders is Kaya Farrell. At the 2 spot and playing right field, Chesney Cox. Batting 3rd and designated hitting is Caitlin Davis. Pitching for the Lady Raiders and batting 4th, Carrie Munn. Batting 5th and at second base is Justice Turner. At first base, batting 6th, Hayden Campbell. Batting 7th at shortstop, Emily Schuster. Batting 8th, Madison Pruitt, and will be in left field. Batting 9th and in center field, Olivia Evans. And batting 10th and at third base, Olivia Reel.
As we said, we have Carrie Munn in the circle tonight. Carrie Munn is committed to MTSU to pitch.
Big expectations from Munn in the circle tonight, as we know what she's capable of.
Absolutely. She's one of those pitchers that, you know, she has the speed, she has the off speed, and she hits the strike zone. She really has it all going for
her. But not only Munn, a lot of really great players on the field tonight. Kaya Farrell always does a great job behind the plate. Same with Justice Turner. She took a shot last game we had called right to the jaw, and she got right back in the game and, you know, finished out the inning.
Yeah, I mean, you had Olivia Evans out in the outfield, and she had a great play the other day. She got called off and she slid in. She was talking to me about that.
Yeah.
She had to dive out of the way of Madison Pruitt and left.
She made a joke about that.
And
she was joking about that for a while,
yeah,
wasn't she?
She came up to me and she's talking about how funny she thought it was whenever she got to see that on video.
Good communication.
Yeah, Raider TV brought her that great clip. Like we said, yeah, it's going to be a good game. Carrie Munn has had multiple no-hitters thrown, one already being against Franklin County in a previous match. So I think in the circle we're going to win, and at the plate we're going to win, and that's going to be the game for us, you know?
That's right. And that's definitely in the Rebelettes, my bad, head. You know, they know what Munn's capable of, and I'm sure they're out here trying to get some hits off of her.
Definitely. It's probably pretty scary to go up against someone who knows already committed somewhere to
That's
play
right.
college ball.
I mean, and when you have someone who's thrown a no-hitter on you once before, it's just kind of embarrassing. You don't want that to happen again.
No, you're definitely coming out swinging, hoping that you don't reproduce
that
same result. But it looks like we're about to get started soon. We have Amelia Sherrill stepping into the batter's box. Let's see what she can do. Carrie Munn comes with the first pitch. That's going to be a strike. An 0-1 count for Amelia Sherrill. We're at the top of the first. Score 0-0.
That's right. Munn is able to get ahead in the count to start off the game.
Here comes Munn with her second pitch. That one's going to be a little inside. 1-1 count for Amelia Sherrill in the plate.
So 1-1 count now for Sherrill.
Here comes the pitch. That's going to be another strike. 1-2 count. We can already see Munn working the batter's box, working the strike zone. She's really hitting her spots already, and she has some nice velocity on that ball.
That's right. We've already seen one off-speed pitch, so no telling what's to come.
And that is going to be strike 3.
That's right. Another off-speed pitch for Munn. First strikeout for Munn.
Already, first batter up, first K.
That's right, and just one step closer to a no-hitter.
1 out for the Rebelettes up at the plate. Let's see what now Emma Owens can do. She's playing center field for the Rebelettes tonight. She is now stepping into the batter's box. Let's see what she's got up against Munn. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a strike called.
It's another off-speed for Munn.
You know, an issue will be if they don't swing the bats, then they're not going to have any chance to hit off of it.
That's right. Munn's definitely gotten to their heads, and they have no clue what's coming on every pitch.
0-1 count. Here comes the next pitch. That one's a little too low. That one's a little bit in dirt, you know?
That's right. Little
Can't-
little
can't
too
hit the
low.
spot. Can't hit the spot every time. 1-1. We have 1 out. We're in the top of the first. See, the breeze is blowing
That's right, it's
pretty
hitting
well.
the back of my neck.
That's gonna be another ball.
A little inside and up.
That's she's kind of all over the strike zone. She was a little too low last pitch. This one she's a little too high. 2-1 count. Here comes the pitch. There we go. Now we're back in the strike zone. 2-2 count. Emma Owens is gonna have to fight off right here. I'm excited to see the Lady Raiders bat tonight. It's just so much
Oh, I
fun
am
to watch
too.
them. They just have so much power and so much consistency.
You know, I don't know if they've really had an off night while they're while at the plate.
Now we just see strike 3 for Emma Owens. She's going to go down swinging. That's already 2 batters up, 2 strikeouts.
That's
for
right. There hasn't
Carrie
even been
Munn.
made contact with the ball yet so far.
That's right.
So a good sign for Munn. That off speed is working tonight.
Let's see if Summerhill will change that. She's now coming up batting third for the Rebelettes. She's playing shortstop for them. Here comes Carrie Munn. That's going to be a strike.
That's right. We're on the outside of the plate. Called for a strike.
0-1 count for Summerhill. Carrie Munn already showing why she got that offer. Here comes the pitch. Man,
The high off speed.
you know, I think that the Rebelettes are a little nervous up there.
They have to be.
because they've been swinging at some pitches that are definitely questionable.
No, there's definitely a pressure to get the ball in the bat and, you know, make something happen. Especially since last time.
That pitch is not going to do it for Summerhill. That's going to be a ball. 1-2 count. We have 2 outs. One more, and we're going to see these Lady Raiders bat. Here comes the pitch. A little too low. That one got past Kai Farrell. Luckily, no one's on base.
Thankfully to the 2 strikeouts already
Exactly.
for Munn. So it's still 0-0 here. No hits. 2 strikeouts for Munn. And a 2-2 count for Hill.
Here comes the pitch. Man, another one a little too low.
Release point.
Yeah, Munn's going to have to get those up a little bit. But it's still not bad. We have a full count. There's 2 outs. Something's got to happen right here.
That's right. She sets up.
Here it comes. Oh,
Ooh,
finally someone
that
made
was
some
coming for
contact.
us.
Someone made some, that was coming straight back, but finally made some contact there from Summerhill. That's in itself pretty impressive. I mean, I wouldn't want to be up there trying to face Carrie Munn.
Me neither.
Full count. 2 outs. We're in the top of the first. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Carrie Munn in the circle. That's going to be 3 Ks. Nobody got a hit, and nobody was left on base. We'll be right back in the bottom of the first. The score is 0-0. This is Raider TV.
As a young high school student, I've always been afraid of commitment. I mean, selecting just one out of everyone out there and then sticking with them, that's pretty scary. But my guy, he made it easy. He's always there for me. He always has the time for me, and when I need him, I just pick up the phone.
Farm Bureau, more than an insurance company. It's about relationships. Contact your local Farm Bureau agent.
So I guess you could say I'm one lucky girl, and someday I may take it to the next level. You know, maybe like adding homeowners and banking.
What's this bottle and this shirt? How did I get here?
Jackson, you're at workout anytime. A new gym with state-of-the-art equipment. Keep your squats low and your standards high, because it's open 24/7. Now you're getting it. Complete with massage chairs, tanning beds.
I love workout anytime.
Workout anytime. Your fitness, your schedule.
Welcome back to Terry Floyd Field. We're bringing you the Lady Raider softball game versus the Franklin County Rebelettes. We're out here listening to some Taylor Swift. Our board operator, Ryan Ream, is having a good time over here, getting a little dance on.
Little
We'd love to
shout out.
see everyone having a good time out here tonight. Who do we got up to bat for the Lady Raiders?
Starting off, leading off. Kai Farrell. Big bat.
Big bat, a big player on the field.
That's right.
Catching, she's definitely important to the overall
Oh, absolutely.
team. I mean,
One of the most involved positions.
absolutely. First pitch, that's going to be a A swing and a strike. 0-1 count for Kaya Farrell.
Well, Farrell had a pretty clutch hit against Lincoln County a few nights ago. I was able to get a triple and score a few runs to seal off the win.
That was an exciting game. Another strike on Kaya Farrell. That one's a little inside for her. She didn't want that one at all, but he caught it. So
0-2 now for Farrell.
that does put her behind. We're in the bottom of the first. Score is 0-0. Had no hits so far. Carrie Munn came out, struck out 3 batters in a row. Kaya Farrell puts the bat on the ball that time, but hits it foul down the third base line. Her count will remain at 0-2.
Staying alive. New life for Kaya Farrell.
You know, it is getting pretty chilly out here, and I'm wondering if we'll notice that from the bats. You know, I remember playing and my hands getting cold, and it completely changed my mentality up there.
Definitely plays in a factor.
That one's going to be the first ball of her count. 1-2 is the count for Kaya Farrell.
Farrell went for the slap there, laid off, of course.
That's right. And out there pitching for the Rebelettes is Amelia Sherrill. Oh, there's going to be another ball thrown by Sherrill.
So even count now, 2-2 for Farrell.
0 outs. Farrell is leading off for us. After that, we have Chesney Cox coming up, and then after her is Caitlin Davis. All big bats. It's really every single person on the Raiders.
No, absolutely.
Oh, that's going to be a foul tip.
And the out called.
That's right. The catcher will secure that one. That's going to be the first out for the Lady Raiders at the plate. Also the first K for Amelia Sherrill.
That's right.
Even though Kaya Farrell did put the bat on the ball a few times, it's still showing that Sherrill's not going to let Carrie Munn be the only pitcher showing out tonight. Now have Chesney Cox up to bat. She's the right fielder for the Lady Raiders. We've heard some good things about her.
That's definitely. I believe she's a freshman and has come in and played a pretty big role.
That's right. She has a great bat. She's playing well in the outfield. Last night she had 2 hits, which was similar to so many of the other Lady Raiders. It's just insane to me how consistent their bats are.
That's right. It's every single spot, 1 through 9.
Absolutely.
Can consistently come up there and driving a run.
Chesney Cox has a 1-1 count currently. We have 1 out. We're in the bottom of the first. The score is 0-0. Let's see what Cox can do right here.
Sherrill still on the mound. 1 strikeout so far, but pretty good so far for Farrell or Sherrill.
There we go. So that's gonna be the first ball put into play all night, but will not be a successful hit. That'll be 2 outs now for the Coffee County Lady Raiders. Yeah, Chesney Cox, just that routine ground ball in the infield. But at least she's already putting the bat on the ball. That means that, maybe this next at bat she'll be adjusted.
Absolutely.
Be able to put it somewhere that'll get her on the bag. Now we have Caitlin Davis up to bat.
Power hitter, Caitlin Davis.
Absolutely 9 home runs this season. Whenever you're looking at the write-ups, she's always on there. She's always
100%.
featured. Here comes the pitch. And that was some power in that one, but that one's going to be a pop-up straight to center field.
That's right.
Hey, Sherrill putting up a good fight on the mound, 3 up, 3 down. We'll have a short summary of the half inning.
That's right. Looks like Sherrill was able to have 1 strikeout, no hits, even though there was some balls put in play, and no runners left on the bags. That concludes the bottom of the first, and we'll be back with the top of the second. This is Raider TV.
So imagine this. It's late at night and you're really stinking tired, but you can't find any time to sleep because you're too focused on getting the big high score on that video game. But imagine the next day. You're at school and you're waiting on the result for your test, only to find out it's just a big F-. And now you're thinking, crap, I really messed that one up, didn't I? Well, the best solution for that is to get more sleep. You can still enjoy what you love doing, but just be sure to set yourself a timer. Ideally, you should get 8 hours of sleep every night. That way, if you sleep better, you have enough energy to pass those tests. For more information about the benefits of great sleep, visit sleepfoundation.org.
Welcome back, folks. This is Raider TV. You're watching the Franklin County Rebelettes play our own Coffee County Lady Raiders.
That's right. Score still 0-0 here on Terry Floyd Field. No hits allowed. I mean, no hits for either team right now so far. 3 up, 3 down on both sides.
Carrie Munn last inning with 3 Ks in a row.
That's right. A big performance so far.
Absolutely. She's just so much fun to watch in the circle. Oh, but that one's gonna do it. And even though she didn't get on, at least she finally put the
JC
ball
Doherty
in play.
able to put the ball right into the glove of Olivia Evans. Evans moved about 10 feet.
If that's placed anywhere that's not directly to them, that's probably a double.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely. In the gap, that's a double down the line, maybe a triple.
So props to JC Doherty for not only putting the ball in play, but also putting it in play in a pretty hard way. But that will be 1 out for the Rebelettes. Then we have Alyssa Sherrill up to bat. Alyssa Sherrill is pitching, or no, Alyssa Sherrill is catching, excuse me. We have 2 Sherrills, so our pitcher is Amelia Sherrill, and Alyssa Sherrill is our catcher. As we said, 1 out. We have Carrie Munn in the circle. We're in the top of the second. That's going to be 2 balls on Sherrill.
We've seen a little bit of a struggle with Munn so far. Having a little bit of a struggle with the high balls.
Yeah, she's definitely gotten a little probably higher in the count than she'd like to, but she's always pulled through in the end.
Yeah, it looks like that fastball is always something to come back to and get your release point, everything dialed right back in. So.
And then we just saw that. We just saw her coming back into the strike zone. 2-1 count for Sherrill. That's going to be 2-2 now. See, that's what I'm saying. Even whenever Munn gets down in the count, she usually pulls it back together.
Absolutely.
2-2 count. We have 1 out. We're in the top of the second. We're playing the Franklin County Rebelettes right now. And there's going to be strike 3, the 4th K of the night for Carrie Munn.
So a stunning performance so far by Munn. 4 strikeouts and not even 1.5 innings so far.
5 up, 5 down so far.
That's right. The only contact really with the ball has been, of course, the fly out to Olivia Evans at the start of the inning. Other than that, not much action so far.
I'm excited to see JC Doherty come back up because that had some power behind it, and she made very solid contact. I want to see if she puts it in play anywhere else.
That's right. More elevation, and that one's out of here.
Absolutely. There we're gonna have our first strike on Emily Jenkins up to bat. She's playing right field for the Rebelettes. 0-1 count. Here comes Carrie Munn to the plate. Strike 2.
Inside fastball. Looks like it jammed up Jenkins a little bit.
Already have an 0-2 count for Jenkins at the plate. There are 2 outs in the top of the second. It's been a fast game so far,
Absolutely.
No
Quick work.
Oh, and that one's going to get her looking. Man, another K.
That's a backwards K for Munn.
Can we have a short summary of the half inning, Luke?
All right, looks like we had 2 strikeouts from Munn. 1 on swings, 1 looking. No errors, no hits allowed, and no runners on.
That's right. We'll be back after a short break in the bottom of the second. This is Raider TV.
Pop quiz. What's the #1 cause of death for teens ages 16 through 19? You might think drugs. You'd be wrong. You might think alcohol. Wrong again. So what kills over 19,000 teens each year? Distracted driving. It's simple. Put down the phone. For more information, go to teendriversource.org and arrive alive.
I'm tired of my bank. I want to go somewhere that's better.
Well, First Vision Bank can make it easier than ever. They can give you cash back on your everyday needs, and if you use a different ATM, they reimburse the fees.
Wow, that's great.
Thank you for the tip. Please, you don't have to thank me. Anyone can make the switch. If you're tired of your bank, don't let them treat you badly. Go to First Vision Bank, right across the road from Zaxby's.
Welcome back to Lady Raider Softball. You're watching this on Raider TV. We have Carrie Munn, who is doing a great job in the circle tonight.
3 up, 3 down for both innings pitched so far.
That's right, Carrie Munn's now up to bat. I expect something big from her.
Absolutely. What else can you expect? She's always out there doing something, putting a ball into play, striking players out. Always a good performance, seems like, for Munn.
Yeah, and what I've heard is that Munn's gotten better and better throughout the season. Like apparently she started out a little rough.
Really?
In the earlier games, but she has shown that she deserves her spot. And
well, that's what makes a good player. You know, constant improvement, able to work yourself out of a slump. I mean, that is the definition of a good player.
Getting out of that adversity. Absolutely. We have Cheryl in the circle for the Rebelettes. That's Amelia Cheryl. Catching for them is Alyssa Cheryl. I think that's kind of funny.
Cheryl to Cheryl.
I wonder if they're related. No, Cheryl's a pretty common last name. Let's see if Carrie Munn can be the first person to get a hit tonight. Neither team so far has had anyone get on base. First pitch for Munn is going to be a strike. 0-1 count. We have 0 outs. We are in the bottom of the second.
Cheryl has done good in the circle tonight. Pretty consistent.
She has done well. Of course, we've only seen 1 inning out of her, but already she was showing that she's here to perform. Carrie Munn putting the bat on the ball. Just not putting it in the place she wants to, fouling that one off. 0-2 count for Munn.
But throughout Cheryl's first inning, pitched, been very consistent, a lot of strikes thrown.
Definitely. Here comes pitch.
Ooh, close high ball.
Yeah. But Munn knew she didn't want that one. 1-2 count. I love pitchers like Cheryl because they're going to throw in the strike zone. They're going to do what they need to do to hit their spots. And that's all you can really ask. Oh, man, and that's a nice hit from Carrie Munn, but that will be who was in center field who ran back to get that one.
Looks like that was J.C. Doherty.
Man, J.C. Doherty with the turn and burn right there. That's what they always call it in baseball, at least.
That's right.
She turned and burned and made that good play. Really good play. Carrie Munn had a very nice hit.
The next 2 pretty solidly hit balls out to center field. Carrie Munn and Caitlin Davis both flew out to center. So still a lot of hard contact by the Raiders so far. Nothing just has made it to the ground yet.
Yeah, just not falling in the right places right now. That brings Justice Turner up to the plate. First pitch is going to be a strike. She's going to take that one. Guess it wasn't in her spot. 0-1 count with 1 out. We're in the bottom of the second. Score is 0-0. We have Amelia Cheryl pitching. I'm going to keep on getting that confused all night, telling you, with 2 Cheryls, 1 pitching, 1 catching. That's
Amelia, Alyssa,
Tomato.
Potato.
Very, very close. They have to be related, right?
I mean, it's definitely a possibility.
I can see them being siblings.
We have brothers on the baseball team, the Big Nuge and the Nuge, I guess. I don't know. He's not little.
Brady and Wyatt, yeah, both. We have Nuges that are on our baseball. I'm sure that they've got to be related to some, maybe distant relatives.
There's definitely that possibility.
2-1 count for Justice Turner right now.
I've always liked seeing siblings play, you know, whether it's high school sports, professional.
Yeah,
I think it's cool.
Here comes another pitch. She fouled that one off. Not going to go in the parking lot. We have not had anything on the car counter yet.
I know, I'm disappointed.
You guys are not aware, we have a car counter that Luke keeps up with. He'll count how many cars could have possibly been hit. If a ball goes in the parking lot, then that is a ball on the pitch counter. Not like the pitch
counter. Get it right.
Oh, and here comes our first hit from Justice Turner. What a nice hit. Nice line shot in between center and right. That's perfectly placed. I love backside hits like that.
That's right. Just shows great obedience to the plate, to the ball. Be able to hit it backside without pulling it.
For sure. She had very solid contact right there. That's going to be the first hit of the night.
So that puts on the first hit, like you said, for the Raiders. With 1 out to go, and that brings up Hayden Campbell.
We do have 1 out. Here comes the pitch to Hayden Campbell. We have Justice Turner on first base with a great single. Very well placed. Hayden Campbell last night had 2 hits.
Uh-oh.
Fouled that one off. I don't know. Is that on the car
It's
counter?
rolling. I saw it hit a car.
It hit a car. That's 1 on the car counter. We were just talking
You know,
about it.
It actually rolled over the hood and hit another car. Is that 2?
Oh man, I don't know.
It hit 2 cars. I'm gonna count it.
I guess we should have
That's a
set
double whammy.
regulations for that.
Double whammy.
Two
on the car
cars were
counter.
hit, so that's going to be 2 on the car counter.
Big start.
Man, I don't know which one I'm more excited about, the car counter or Justice's great hit right there. I guess I'll have to give it to Turner, but car counter's close second.
That's right, not far behind.
We have a 2-1 count for Hayden Campbell. As I said, Hayden Campbell's coming off a good night with 2 hits last night, so she's feeling very comfortable, and that's going to be a nice line shot to right field. Right fielder even bobbled it after it hit the ground.
A hard hit shot by Hayden Campbell.
Yeah, hard enough to make even an outfielder bobble the ball a little bit.
It's 2 hits on the inning so far for the Lady Raiders.
That's going to advance Justice Turner to second base.
That's right, 2 runners on, Turner and Campbell. And that brings up Emily Schuster, the shortstop, up to the plate.
That's right, Emily Schuster's now up to bat. We have 1 out, we're in the bottom of the second, 2 runners on base, 1 is in scoring position. Here comes the pitch. A little too high.
So she lays off the high pitch.
I wonder if Amelia Sherrill's a little startled right now.
Well, 2 great hits.
Having 2 great hits.
That's right.
Placed in similar spots, both backside.
Definitely in your
another
mind.
Ball. Another ball thrown to Emily Schuster.
So a 2-0 count for Schuster.
That's right.
Sherrill looking to get back in the count on this pitch.
Absolutely. Justice Turner on second, Hayden Campbell on first. Here comes the pitch.
Ooh.
Another one. Another ball. A little too low, I think.
A little bit low and a little bit outside.
3-0 is the count. After Emily Schuster, we have Madison Pruitt up to bat, and then Olivia Evans. Let's hope we can get them on in this inning.
And there it is.
That's going to walk Emily Schuster, the first walk of the night.
That loads the bases for the Lady Raiders.
That's right, now with Madison Pruitt up to bat. Madison Pruitt also had 2 hits last night, so she's coming off of a hot bat as well. It's just so impressive that they all have such great bats.
That's right. You know, normally, you know, stereotypically, you have some of the batters in the bottom of the lineup that, you know, might be struggling a little bit.
Right.
You know, just not able to get the ball in play as much. But that's not the case for the Lady Raiders.
Absolutely. Madison Pruitt at the plate. 0-1 count, 1 out. Score is 0-0. We are in the bottom of the second. Let's see what Pruitt can do right here. Maybe she can do something a little bit like Turner and Campbell. Get some nice line shots to the outfield. That one's a little too far inside. 1-1 count. Looks like Pruitt was close to getting hit on that one. She had to back out of the box.
Scaring her off the plate a little bit.
And as we were saying, we were wondering if Sherrill got a little shaken up from the 2 hits.
Oh.
That's a high fly.
Burner.
That's going to burner and then go all the way to the fence. That's going to score 2 runs.
Scores Justice Turner and Hayden Campbell.
Hayden Campbell and Justice Turner both making it to the plate.
And that's a double.
A very nice hit. Burnt the center fielder. I think with a little more power, that one would have hit the fence in the air, but the wind wasn't blowing as much as it has
That's right.
earlier tonight.
You know, I thought Doherty was going to get another one, but it looked like she got burnt to me. So a great hit there by Madison Pruitt.
You think that was an error on Doherty?
I don't think it was. I think she got burnt.
I agree.
And here comes Olivia Evans, the center fielder for the Lady Raiders.
That's right. Small and mighty, I think is what we said last time. Tiny and mighty. Tiny and mighty, that's right.
Get it right.
She is. She's a little girl, but man, she has a lot more power than you'd expect her to.
That's right.
She's fast and she just
hustles. Exactly. You're right.
Yeah, she just has great fundamentals. We have runners on third and second, putting us in a good position with only 1 out. That was going to foul right behind the plate. You see a Alyssa Sherrill behind the plate. She caught that one off the net. I mean, she's, you know, I've always wondered this. It has to be so hard to judge as a catcher. You've caught some.
That's right.
Whenever there's a fly ball, it has to be so difficult to judge that.
Well, that's right. There's always a lot of spin on the ball, on those,
Right.
you know, fly balls right above you. Tricky sometimes.
Ooh, that one almost hit Olivia. Oh, did it?
Oh, it looks like it might have got her.
She
says
seems
it
to
hit her.
believe that it hit her, but the umpire disagrees.
So, a 2-1 count for Olivia Evans.
A little bit of confusion. I don't know. I couldn't tell if I didn't think it hit her either, to be honest.
That's right, but
But she knows better than I do, probably.
oh, and she takes
she
it
said,
back
you know
to
what? I'll do you one
I'll take
better.
a hit. I'll take a double, Olivia
And
Evans.
and that's going to be a double for Olivia
Oh, a
Evans.
triple.
Oh,
She's
my
getting a
gosh.
triple.
I told you she has so much speed.
Oh.
Oh,
So-
no. She seems like she's a little hurt on third
Well, I don't know
base.
what happened.
I'm not sure either. That hit scored
Oh,
both
man.
Emily Schuster and Madison Pruitt, but Olivia Evans seems to be hurting on third base.
Olivia
Hope she's
Evans
okay.
tried to warn him.
Yeah.
She's going to take the walk, but then she says, you know what, I'll take a triple instead.
I don't know what happened.
I can't tell what happened to her either. It looked like she, you know, was running pretty clean.
I can't tell. It looks like the upper chest is possibly hurting. I don't know. I can't tell.
She might have got the wind knocked out of her. I don't know.
Nonetheless, that'll bring the score to 4-0. Coffee County Lady Raiders leading Franklin County Rebelettes. We now have, I believe, Kaya Farrell. So that means Olivia Rill is not going to be batting for CCHS as of now. We weren't sure if she was going to be in the lineup or not. But with Kaya Farrell now out to bat, we're back to the leadoff.
And looks like this RBI hit for Farrell. So it's a infield hit for Farrell.
Should just place that at a difficult place to make a playoff of.
That's
you know?
right.
And that's going to bring the score to 5-0. A big inning already for the
That's
Lady
right.
Raiders, and we only have one out.
They've exploded.
So now we have Kaya Farrell on first.
You know, I can't get over the hit by Olivia Evans. What a
Yeah.
coincidence. You know, she almost got walked. No, thank you. Took the triple.
That's right. Hey, she was going to just walk to first, but instead you said, come back here, bat. And she said, all right, whatever.
She tried to warn him.
I'll go all the way to third. Then we have Chesney Cox up at the plate.
And you called it, too. You know, she said she hustles.
Yeah.
And it's kind of spunky. So, I mean, you definitely called that one.
Like she's got some grit up there, you know.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Chesney Cox has a 1-0 count. Only one out. It's going to be 2-0 now. Kaya Farrell is on first base. I'm sure she is eager to get all the way home. I wonder how Amelia Sherrill's feeling out there.
Definitely a little bit flustered. I know I would be. A lot of explosive hits this inning.
Yeah, I mean, really, she's been doing well. She's only walked one batter.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that,
I mean, it's hard to hold back these Raiders.
absolutely.
Lady Raiders, I
We
should
always
say.
brag on their bats, but that's for good reason. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be in the dirt. 3-1
Look.
count.
Okay, it looks like Kyle Farrell was tempting. Is that Amelia or Alyssa?
Alyssa's
Sherrill at the
catching.
catching.
I had
Tempted
to write that down.
That's right. Farrell stayed off the bag a little bit. Prolonged, making Sherrill come out and check her.
Amelia in the circle really needs to hit the strike zone, and she does. Full count now for Chesney Cox up to bat.
Only one out still for the Lady Raiders. So
That's right, we're
still
close.
a lot to do.
We're close to batting all the way around this inning.
That's right. After Cox is Davis, and then we'll be back to Carrie Munn, who led off this inning.
That's right. Here comes the pitch.
Right up the middle.
Oh, man, right up the middle. That's going to be a fielder's choice. Made the play at second there. So Chesney Cox will be on first base. but she got Kaya Farrell out at second.
That brings up Caitlin Davis, who had a pretty powerful hit out into deep center last at bat. However, was taken away by the center fielder, J.C. Doherty.
Right. But now she has had the time to adjust, and maybe we'll see some of that power that she's so famous for. Here comes the pitch.
Oh, you almost
man.
called it. That's going to
That's a
drop.
high fly,
That's
and
dropping
that's gonna
down.
drop in between shortstop, left, and center.
Man, it seems like Caitlin Davis is always on base.
She is.
Always.
That's going to bring us back to Carrie Munn. So we have 2 runners on base. We have Chesney Cox at second, Caitlin Davis at first, Carrie Munn coming back up to bat.
That's right. Chesney Cox able to reach first on a fielder's choice hit. And now she advances to second through Caitlin Davis.
Let's see what Carrie Munn does up here. We have 2 outs now. The score is 0-5. We're in the bottom of the second. It's been a big inning for the Lady Raiders.
Absolutely.
Here comes the pitch. A little too far outside for Carrie Munn.
So far, 5 hits in this inning and 5 earned runs. So great inning for the Lady Raiders. And I'm sure they're looking to add.
No doubt. They want to put a smackdown on him. Here comes the pitch.
Oh, that's a
man,
deep.
That is a
That is
high
gone.
fly.
It's out of here. Oh, no,
man.
warning track.
That landed right on the warning track, yeah. But a great hit from Carrie
I
Munn.
thought it was gone. Man.
If the wind picked up just a little bit more, I think that would have been out. Man, you got me too excited, Luke. You
I
said that
was
one
going to
out
call
here.
it out, man. I
Hey,
was
but
ready to.
Regardless, that's a great double from Carrie Munn. That'll let Carrie Munn get to second base. It's going to bring in Chesney Cox, and Caitlin Davis is going to be at third base now.
So Munn able to make it to second off the hit to deep left center.
I believe that Olivia Real might be running for Carrie Munn.
Looks like it.
I'm not positive if that's Olivia Real, but that's definitely not Carrie Munn out there.
Now Justice Turner.
Justice Turner up to bat. What'd she do last, AB?
Justice Turner had a hit, it looks like, into center, I believe.
That's right. That was the one that was in between center and right. You know, Justice is the one who got us all started this inning.
That's right.
Now we're up 6. We do have 2 outs. Amelia Sherrill really needs to get the Rebelettes out of this inning. It's a 2-0 count for Justice Turner.
Right up the middle for
And
Justice Turner.
Another hit from Justice Turner. That's going to bring in Olivia Real. I think that's Olivia Real.
That's it. That's Olivia Real.
All right, awesome.
Well, you know, I'm really not sure. I can't tell with all the helmets on.
That was number 2.
Yes.
I'll make sure. That's Brianna Shelton.
Okay.
Brianna Shelton was running for Carrie Munn. Regardless, that brings in 2 runs, 2 more to add on to the lead. Now it's 0-8. The Coffee County Lady Raiders.
Lady Raiders
really
are on
showing
fire.
Up the
They're on fire.
Running out of room to put all these hits on.
Me too. That's 7 hits so far I have.
Yeah, man. What a great inning.
7 hits, 8 earned runs for Amelia Sherrill. But, you know, honestly, she's not doing a bad job. She really isn't.
No, not at all. So now we have Hayden Campbell up to bat. But yeah, like we said, Amelia Sherrill's really not doing a bad job up there. You know, it's tough to face us.
I mean, yeah, it's not just one team. It really isn't.
It
They
really
do this to
isn't.
everybody, it seems like.
Yeah, it's you know, you come out here and you pretty much expect this every night almost. You know, it's this is not a rare occurrence. The Lady Raiders are always destroying their competition. We have Justice Turner on first base. An 0-1 count for Hayden Campbell. Score is 0-8. Amelia Cheryl still in the circle. I think it was a good idea for the coach to leave her in.
Composure check.
I really don't think this is on her. You know, this is
No.
they're just putting the bat on the ball. Oh man,
I can't tell. It's fair. It's a
that's
fair ball.
Man, that one's a great hit to
That-
the right field.
That brings home Justice
side.
Turner.
Justice Turner coming all the way home. And Campbell getting a
Hey.
triple on that. Man,
Could have been a stand-up triple.
what
Wow.
a hit.
Wow, wow, wow.
Man, that was a very well placed ball down the first base line.
Make it 8 hits.
Yeah, man, Justice Turner
And
scoring
2
on
hits
that
for
one.
Campbell this inning. This inning.
We're only in the second inning, and the score is 9-0. What a great game already for the Lady Raiders. It's a lot less stressful than our last game whenever we were
Ooh,
here.
man.
Went into double extra innings. We have Emily Schuster up to bat. We have Hayden Campbell on third base. What did Emily Schuster do last, AB?
Schuster walked. She walked.
She was the one walk. Here comes the pitch. Not this time though. That's gonna be
She's gonna run it out.
I don't think that's an error.
That's
I think
not an error.
I
That's an
think
infield
that's a
hit. Infield hit.
And that's gonna bring in Hayden Campbell. Emily Schuster now getting her first hit of the night. A solid infield hit. That'll bring her to first base with Madison Pruitt up to bat. The score in the second inning is 0-10.
That's right. Let it be known.
We have 2 outs. The Rebelettes really need to get out of here. Here comes the pitch.
Flanked off to the
Madison
left.
Pruitt with a foul ball down the third base line. 0-1 is her count. As I said, they do have 2 outs. They really got to get out of this inning. It's been a tough one for them.
Mm.
It's gonna
But
be
it's,
the
it's
ball
honestly
from
not
Madison Pruitt.
surprising to see it come from the Lady Raiders.
No, not
They've
at
been doing
all.
this all year.
That's right.
So Pruitt up to the plate. Here comes the 0-1.
There we go. That's
make it
going to be a
0-2.
strike. So 1-2 count for Madison Pruitt. Oh, is it? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 1-2 count. My bad.
Here comes the pitch.
Oh, pass ball, and it looks like
It's going to let
the
Emily
runner will
Schuster
advance.
advance.
Schuster, yep.
Now it's a 1-2 count. I think you were right, Luke. You said it was
Okay.
a 0-2 count. I believe you're correct. Now it is a 1-2. We have 2 outs.
A long 2 outs it's been.
It has been. It's been a great inning for us. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a high
Deep
fly,
center.
deep center. And that one's going to hit the fence
yeah.
in the air. My goodness.
Wow. Pruitt.
That's going to bring Emily Schuster home.
That's 2 hits for. No, I'm sorry. That's the first hit for Pruitt of the game so far. As she walked her first time up. But that scores Schuster.
Now we have Madison Pruitt on second base. With
This is
Olivia
getting out of
Evans
hand.
now up to bat. Olivia Evans thought she got hit by the ball earlier this inning. She didn't, and then she got a triple. So let's see what happens now.
I bet they'll gladly walk her again if they have the opportunity.
You're always going to see Olivia Evans using every bit of power she's got.
Yeah,
With
that's
the
right.
slap hits, you know?
And you have to. You have to when you're that size. But she takes it as a useful skill with her speed.
I think that her size plays to an advantage for her.
That's right. No, I like watching quick players get around the bases quickly, making plays. It's more fun, I feel like.
Absolutely. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be high and inside. Olivia Evans is going to take that. 1-1 is the count for Olivia Evans. All the Lady Raiders showing up tonight at the plate. Here comes the pitch.
Oh,
That's gonna be
Olivia
another
Evans is
one
going to add to the car
on
counter.
the car counter.
That's 3.
3 on the car counter, folks.
Ryan likes that, don't you, Ryan?
We all know that's what you're here for.
Looks like all the Lady Raiders have shown up here in the second inning.
They really have.
You know,
that
they've been
first
here,
inning-
but now they're letting it be known that they're here.
First inning was 3 up, 3 down for them, and now, who knows, we might be going around the whole lineup 3 times. So.
Yeah. There is no telling.
And that's a ball thrown to Olivia Evans. 2-2 count.
You know, there's been, you know, about 3 or 4 hits that have either hit the fence or hit the warning track, and the wind's died down now, thankfully for us. But with that wind, I think we would have about 4 home runs by now.
Yeah, I think at least 2 and
yeah.
4 if it was really blowing, and that's going to be another single for Olivia Evans.
Wow, and that scores Madison
Not
Pruitt.
another single, but another hit. And she's going to be on first, and as you said, Madison Pruitt does score on that, bringing the score to 12-0.
Wow.
As I've been saying, Rebelettes have 2 outs. They just got to get out of this inning. This is a very tough inning.
Yeah.
This has got to be one of the highest scoring innings the Lady Raiders have had.
Yeah, I mean, let's look at the score. Last time they played the Rebelettes, it was 14-0, and they've almost matched that in 1 inning, 1/2 inning. So.
Exactly. We have Kaya Farrell to bat now. Kaya Farrell had a hit last AB, I believe.
Farrell actually was our second out of the inning. Last at bat, looks like I believe she had a ground
Well, she got out running to second.
Yeah, on the fielder's choice. Yeah, so she did get on. You're right.
Here comes pitch to Farrell. He's going to put the bat on the ball, but foul it off.
Backstop saved another car.
Oh man,
Ugh.
we hate to hear that.
Man, come on now.
Such a great inning. Just a few more on the car counter would make it perfect.
Perfect. Oh man.
An 0-2 count for Kaya Farrell there. She's going to have to battle to keep this inning alive. There's 2 outs. Score is 0-12 in the bottom of the second. Amelia Sherrill is putting up the best spot she can in the circle tonight, but
she's really not doing a bad job.
She's not.
She really
it,
isn't.
It looks bad on her part, but the pitcher gets blamed too often, in my opinion.
I feel really bad for her ERA. This is not all her, but man, that's going to be inflated a lot after this game.
1-2 is the count. We have 2 outs. Kaya Farrell's going to be looking to keep this inning alive.
And it looks like she
And
might.
That's going to be a pop-up, and that one is
it's down.
drop again. Oh, and she's going to be safe at third. Who was that at third? Was that Olivia Evans?
Olivia Evans.
Yeah, Olivia Evans.
At third
With that
again.
speed is going to make it a third.
Wow.
Kaya Farrell.
So
I
she
think-
made
I
it to
think that
third off
was
a little shallow infield blooper. Or what's it called? Is it a blooper or a drooper? I think it's a blooper.
I don't know. I don't know, but
Well, mine went blank.
that one burnt the shortstop, and
Yeah.
it dropped right
Little
in
tee off
between the
when you say
shortstop,
that.
the left fielder, and the center fielder. That's the second one that's been placed right there, and
Mm-hmm.
that's one of those balls that's just so irritating.
Her and Caitlin Davis.
Because you know everyone is hustling so hard to get to that ball, and there's nothing you can do about it.
So the Raiders are still alive here. They've all batted around, and some of them may get to go 3 times.
And I wonder if that's I don't think that's Farrell
On second?
On second, I don't think it is.
Trying
So
to figure out who
if
that
we can
is.
see that number, that'd be great. But
Is it Aaliyah Barnes?
it might be. Aaliyah Barnes has done some running for sure.
The pitch,
yeah, I do
it's a
believe that's
high
Aaliyah Barnes.
shot into center
A
field.
high fly from Chesney Cox.
There it is.
And that's going to
Wow.
finally be the third out. It's been a big inning. Luke, you have a summary
let's
of the
see if I
half
can get
inning?
it
I don't know.
going.
This was a tough one to call.
Cheryl had 1 walk, Madison Pruitt, 11 hits, and 12 earned runs. And we had 2 runners left on the bases today, or this inning, but not before the Raiders score 12 runs.
That's right. We're going to go into the top of the third in just a little bit. The score is 0-12. The Coffee County Lady Raiders had a big second inning. We'll be back after a short break. This is Raider TV.
Every year, millions of people die from cancer. Over 630,000 of those people were also obese. Uterine, lung, breast, colon, and more can be caused by obesity and lack of exercise. Simply exercising regularly can decrease the chance of cancer by 40 to 50%. It doesn't have to be hard. Simply walk for half an hour every day, or run, jog, or play a sport you love. Anything to get you moving. Give yourself the extra 40 to 50%. Don't put yourself at risk for cancer. Get moving. Outrun cancer. For more information, visit cancer.net.
Welcome back to Terry Floyd Field. We're bringing you Coffee County Lady Raiders softball. The current score is 12-0. Lady Raiders are leading Franklin County Rebelettes. Last inning was huge, wasn't it, Luke?
Electric inning. As we said before the break, 11 hits and 12 earned runs in one inning for the Lady Raiders. Only one walk. I mean, and everybody hit, Bragg, everybody.
And I want to point out that Amelia Sherrill, the fault of that inning does not lie on her.
Oh, absolutely not. There's just nothing you can do about some of those hits.
There's really no one to blame except for the Lady Raiders having some extraordinary bats.
That's right.
We have Jalen Brewer now coming up to bat. She is the designated hitter.
Now, it's been a while since the Raiders have been on the field, but Carrie Munn has 3 up, 3 down.
That's right.
In both innings.
Yeah, coming into the top of third, Carrie Munn has currently thrown a no-hitter.
That's right. 5 strikeouts, or 6 strikeouts, my bad.
No, I think it was 5.
Yep.
She had one. There was one out from Olivia Evans at center.
Yep.
Very nice catch. Just hit a very hard line shot straight to her. She made that play.
Yeah, good hit.
I'm sure Jalen Brewer would love to be the first person to get a hit on Carrie Munn tonight. They need it.
Ooh, man, they need it
the
bad.
Current score. Ooh. Lady Raiders showed up tonight, huh? Here comes the pitch.
That high off speed has been deadly tonight.
It has. Carrie Munn's been getting them. It almost seems like they're unsure if they should even be swinging, but they know it's going to fall in the strike zone if they don't.
Yeah, I mean, she's going to be out there one step ahead of them. Seems like every time.
So 1-2 count for Jalen Brewer. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be a little bit low. 2-2. But my goodness, the Lady Raiders putting up a great performance. They come out to win. They succeed.
And it just adds to the many of great performances they've had. Multiple games with double-digit scoring.
That's right. Carrie Munn just threw a low ball, bringing Jalen Brewer to a full count. We need Carrie Munn to put this on the strike zone to keep her perfect game. Here comes the pitch.
Oh,
man. And that one.
Wow.
That one's going to end it right there. That was a close pitch.
Still a no-hitter.
That's right, yeah. That's right, but it's
no perfect game.
Yep, can't have a perfect game, but hey, it happens to everybody.
That's
perfect
rare.
game is extremely rare.
That's so rare, hard to do.
But if anyone can do it, I would put my money on Carrie Munn.
That's right. But that was a close ball to call.
It was, yeah.
Very close.
If I was up there at the plate, I think I would have taken a hack at it.
Me too.
But Jalen Brewer is now at first, bringing Carissa Montgomery up to bat.
First walk for Munn.
First person on base.
Achievement.
Hey, exactly.
That's right. Hey, little steps.
That's big whenever you're down 12-0. Anybody is going to help you a little bit.
It all starts with something.
Montgomery has 2 strikes on her. Carrie Munn saying, you know, let's bring this back. I'm going to take the advantage here. I'm going to get the lead in the count.
Yeah, I noticed some extra steam on that first pitch after the walk. And there it is again.
3 balls thrown, 3 strikes thrown, and 1 out.
So 6 strikeouts now for Munn. On
right.
2.5 innings.
1 out in the top of the third. We have Michaela O'Neill up to bat. We do have a runner on first with Jalen Brewer. Here comes the pitch. A swing and a miss from Michaela O'Neill. 0-1 count. Carrie Munn throwing a great game. 1 walk, but other than that, perfect game.
The high off speed again.
That's right. 0-2 count for Michaela O'Neill.
So, runners on first for Franklin County. The
Here comes pitch, and there we go. That one's going to get her.
Man.
Those off-speed pitches from Carrie Munn are putting a huge toll on all the Rebelettes.
7 strikeouts from Munn so far. So a performance.
I believe that is going to bring us back to the top of the lineup with Amelia Sherrill.
Indeed.
2 outs for the Lady Raiders in the field. Oh, there's a steal.
And she's...
And I cannot tell.
I can't tell the
It looks
play.
like she got around that tag.
Wow. Athletic play.
Jalen Brewer right there.
Athletic play.
Stealing second. You know, you don't see that many stolen bases in softball.
Try,
it's a smaller field. You don't get to lead off.
You have to wait till believe the ball passes the plate to run.
That's right. Man, that's as you said, a very athletic play. But there are 2 outs. Amelia Sherrill up to bat with an 0-2 count.
Munn still in the circle, checking her signs. Steps on.
Here comes the pitch.
A high pitch again.
That is going to be strike 3 and out 3. Luke, do you have a summary of the half inning?
Well, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 runner left on base. That's all that's happening for the Franklin County Rebelettes so far.
That's right, and therefore the score will remain 12-0. Coffee County with a pretty large lead.
Big
We'll
time.
be right back in the bottom of the third in just a second after a short break. This is Raider TV.
My life has been amazing. I got my first car, met a girl, graduated high school, top of my class. Then I went to my dream college on a full-ride athletic scholarship, graduated with a bachelor's degree, and remember the girl? She became my wife. Then, some years passed. Quite a few years. Then my wife and I built a house and had 2 beautiful children. Then, I got my first big promotion. Life went on. I raised kids, and before I knew it, they were as old as I was. In my old age, I thought a lot about the legacy I would leave as I looked at my grandkids playing with the widest smiles on their faces. My life had its ups and downs, but that's just life. A life I never got to live. A legacy I never got to fulfill because I died of an opioid addiction. Now my legacy is just a bottle.
Welcome back to Raider TV. You're watching Lady Raiders softball. We are playing the Franklin County Rebelettes. The score is currently, with Coffee County leading, 12-0. We are in the bottom of the third with Coffee County up to bat. It was a big last inning for Coffee County. We're going to hope that they
Is
continue
Sheriff still
that.
on the mound?
Yeah, it is.
Believe so.
I do think that is number 19. That is Amelia Sherrill.
So Caitlin Davis now for the Lady Raiders.
That's right.
Davis had a hit into left field, or shallow left field, I should say, for the hit last inning.
We have no outs, no one on base. We're starting out. Bottom of the third. Here comes the first pitch. And that one's going to be a ball. That one's close.
Very close pitch.
1-0 is the count. Lady Raiders are coming off of a huge inning. Let's hope they can keep that momentum.
And a foul into the stands. Ooh.
Oh, and
catch by the audience.
Oh, he did have a
Denied.
nice catch, but he did not make the throw over the backstop. You know, you hate to see a win and then a loss straight after.
Man.
But one of the stands.
Tough night for the Raider audience.
You know, he was so impressive and then got embarrassed
Oh.
by not being able to throw it over the backstop.
Man.
But props to him for catching that with his bare hands.
That's right.
It is a 1-1 count for Caitlin Davis. Here comes a pitch from Sherrill. It's a strike. A good strike, too. I mean, it seemed like Caitlin Davis was a little off there. She was not expecting that.
Caitlin Davis, I believe, was the only one who was not able to bat it twice last inning. One of the few.
Yeah. That's going to be strike 3 from Caitlin Davis. That's going to be 1 out. I'm sure Amelia Sherrill is super happy with that. Being able to get out
Absolutely.
here early, go ahead and get one out on the board.
2 Ks, 2 strikeouts now for Cheryl.
No, I mean, Cheryl is
And-
putting on a good performance.
Yeah, 2 strikeouts in, what, 3 innings is not bad.
And early in the 3rd inning, too.
That's right, not bad. I mean, it's just hard to contain these Lady Raiders, especially on a really good night like this.
It is. Their bats are rolling. Just like they were last night. There were 15 total hits, I believe. Oh, there is
That's down.
another hit. A great one from Carrie Munn, backside.
That's she's going for 3.
Be a
And
triple.
looks, oh,
And
she's
going
going
all
to
the
get
way
it inside the
home.
park home run. She's coming home.
And
Save!
she makes it there. Yep,
Save.
she makes it there safe. That's going to be a home run from Carrie Munn.
Inside the park home run for Carrie Munn.
What are the odds?
Man.
What a hit.
Now, I couldn't see from my angle, but did it get caught in the fence or something? Or
I think there was
or
a little bit of
bobble?
an issue trying to get the ball in.
Okay.
Because I can't see too well. The dugout's covering my view a little bit, but I'm pretty positive there was a little bit of a commotion out
Yeah.
there in right field. I don't think that was supposed to happen, but hey, we'll take it.
You know,
Carrie
that's
Munn
harder
with
than
inside the park
harder
home
than
run.
a normal home run where it's outside the park or back farther than the fence. I think inside the park, it's much rarer. I don't think I know.
You very rarely see that.
So, great job by Carrie Munn,
Now
both
we
on
have
the
Justice
mound
Turner.
and the plate.
Yeah, exactly. Justice Turner out to bat. Score is 13-0 now. Here comes the pitch. There's one out. Justice Turner had a ball thrown to her. Count is 2-0. Let's see, what did Turner do last? I think she's had
2 hits.
2 hits, yeah.
Yep.
She's batting 1,000.
100.
Yeah, that's
Batting
what
100.
I did say that someone was batting 100 the other day.
Yeah, I'll stop calling you out on that.
Hey, no, no,
you
no. I
call me
think-
out on a lot of things probably too.
No, I think you can call me out. I think my mistakes are just a way for me to learn.
Or laugh.
And if you keep on reminding me of it, then maybe I really will make a difference.
Learn or laugh. Maybe both.
Exactly. That's what we like
Probably
to do
both.
here. We like to learn and laugh out here whenever we're on Raider TV.
That should be our motto. Raider TV, learn and laugh.
Yeah, exactly. Justice Turner up there putting up a fight.
So a 2-2 looks like for Turner.
That's right.
Cheryl still in the circle, doing a pretty good job, to be honest.
And I have just received a message that the strikeout from Caitlin Davis was not actually Caitlin Davis. That was Olivia Reel. They had switched batters there.
Gotcha.
So Olivia Reel was one who struck out in Caitlin Davis's place. So apologies to Caitlin Davis. She did not have that K there. Justice Turner with a 2-2 count. Score is 13-0. There's one out. Here comes the pitch. It's going to make it a full count. Another ball thrown to Justice Turner. We just saw Carrie Munn with the inside the ballpark home run. Justice Turner now up. She's got some power. Maybe we'll see 2 in a row. Is that possible?
Man, if it were possible, it's definitely
Here comes the
these
pitch. Oh
Raiders.
my goodness.
2 home runs.
That is a high fly. Oh, and that's going to do it. I just called that. Justice Turner hitting that one outside of the ballpark. That one's in the swamp, folks. That's going to bring the score up to 14-0.
Wow.
I cannot believe I just called that.
Man, so 2 hits, 2 home runs for the Lady Raiders. An inside the park and an outside the park.
Man, great job
Wow.
for Justice Turner there. She turned on that ball and got some power behind it. That was almost dead center.
Wow, Raiders have not slowed down at all. Let it be known.
Man, what a hit. Whew. It's going to bring Hayden Campbell up to bat.
Man, I feel bad for Cheryl. She is doing her job.
She is. She's
consistently
I think she's
throwing
hitting her
strikes.
spots. Yeah, man. She
Man.
just is getting some hits driven off of her for sure.
And that brings up Hayden Campbell. Now, Hayden Campbell has 2 hits so far.
That's right. Here comes the pitch. A little outside.
What an experience here for the Lady Raiders. Definitely
Yeah.
not to remember.
That is.
I mean, how more electric can it get? Now, I'll say that, and there'll be you know, another home run hit or
Right.
something. But
All right.
great job.
Here comes pitch. No, I think that was another out. Was that another ball?
Mhm.
I didn't get to see that one. 2-0 count then.
Hayden Campbell. Line shot up to the right side. Hayden Campbell will make it to first base with her third hit of the night, making her 3 for 3 at the plate.
100.
100.
100%.
One hundo.
Hayden Campbell doing great up there. Now we have Hayden Campbell on first. It looks like FC's coach is going to come out and talk to Amelia Sherrill.
Would not be surprised to see a different pitcher this time.
Yeah, pitch
I mean, they're just hitting. They're just hitting. The Raiders are. Maybe try something new, swap something up.
Yeah, we'll see what they decide to do.
Now,
But
pinch runner now for Hayden Campbell.
all right, we'll see who that is. What's the number?
I'm not sure.
I think it's 25. Riley Phillips will be running. Riley Phillips running for Hayden Campbell at first. We have Emily Schuster up to bat. We got to make sure we're checking all these numbers at the plate because I don't want to
That's right.
call someone out again. Again, apologies to Caitlin Davis. She did not strike out this inning.
That's right. It's hard to look though. Everybody had the same helmet.
Yeah, from
with
our
face
angle,
masks.
you can't see right-handed batters'
Yeah, look,
numbers.
that's right.
Here comes the pitch.
Schuster
Emily
has
Schuster.
reached the base twice, so she's batting 2 for 2 so far.
Awesome. I mean, we're hearing a lot of that lower in the lineup.
Well, I take that back. She's 1 for 1, first time on
she-
bags on the walk.
She walked, but you know, still batting
Scored
1,000.
twice. Yeah, that's right. As are most of these Raiders. A lot of Raiders are batting 1,000 tonight.
Emily Schuster up there with a 1-1 count. There's currently 1 out. Score is 14-0. Oh,
Alright.
a nice hit from Schuster.
Back
and that
to
one's
warning
gonna
track.
hit the fence.
That
Man.
scores Phillips.
Yep. Phillips is gonna make it home. A great double for Emily Schuster. What power behind that ball?
Mm-hmm.
Another one driven backside. Oh my. So
Wow. So that's going to do it.
that's the ball game.
That's run rule.
Huh. I was wondering what the run rule was, and
So the Raiders are going to end it early in the 3rd inning with 4 hits and 3 earned runs. I mean, great performance.
yeah.
I don't even know what else to say. I mean, it was all Raiders tonight, all Lady Raiders.
Yeah. So Carrie Munn, did Carrie Munn allow any hits?
No
So
hitter.
another no hitter from Carrie
Third hit.
Munn.
That's right.
What an amazing game for the Lady Raiders.
Looks like Munn finished with 8 strikeouts. 8 strikeouts in 2.5 innings.
My goodness, that is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The final score is 15-0. The Lady Raiders run rolling the Rebelettes,
Wow.
and in the 3rd. What a game, folks.
I mean, I'm in
So
awe.
many hits.
I'm in awe. I really am.
A huge second inning.
Yeah.
My gosh.
They came alive.
You know, I don't even know what to say. It's just such.
That's right. I mean, there's so much
such a great
went on that
performance.
1 inning.
Yeah, so much happened. Such a fast night
Mm-hmm.
compared to our last time here. We went into extra innings. Now we're coming out.
That's right. In that 2nd inning, there were, I believe, 12 hits. I believe there was 12 hits in that 1st inning. So,
Wow. What a
incredible.
performance. As we said, Carrie Munn had a no-hitter. We had, as you said, many hits from the Lady Raiders, from almost everyone at the plate.
I believe everyone got a hit, if I'm not mistaken. I believe everyone got a hit tonight.
And that's what we always say is that no one on the Lady Raiders is a weak link.
That's right.
No one's really in a slump either at this moment. I don't want to jinx that, but they're just all putting the bat on the ball. It was a great performance. Final score was 15-0. the Lady Raiders take on the Rebelettes with an easy dub.
That's right.
We're going to quickly shout out the board operator, Ryan Ream. He's been doing a great job tonight. We
That's
have
right.
Mr. Deuce Anderson on the camera. Both of them is what makes this broadcast possible.
That's right. Greatly
so
appreciated.
absolutely. I'm Braxton White.
And I'm Luke Beachboard.
And this has been Raider TV.
Have a good night.